Do we have what it takes to follow Jesus? Hi, my name is Denmark from the Service of the Living God community in Ormoc City. Welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today I want to share a short reflection based on Matthew chapter 16, verses 24 to 28. A passage where Jesus doesn't hold back. He tells us plainly what it means to follow Him. And the truth is, it's not always easy. But in choosing the harder path, we discover something deeper, something more important. Let's reflect on what it truly means to take up our cross and follow Him. In Matthew chapter 16, verses 24 to 28, it says, Then Jesus said to His disciples, Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in His Father's glory with His angels, and then He will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly I tell you, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in His kingdom. You know, there are days when I read the words of Jesus and I just have to stop and ask myself, am I really following Him? Do I have what it takes? Because Jesus didn't say, come and life will be easy. He said, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny himself, take up his cross and follow me. And if I'm honest, that's hard to hear. We all have this image of what life with God is supposed to look like. Peaceful, blessed, full of purpose. And yes, all those things are real. But Jesus never said following Him would be easy. He said it would be worth it. Following Him means sometimes choosing to forgive when it still hurts. Saying I'm sorry when pride is screaming not to. It means staying when walking away would feel easier, or walking away when everything in you wants to stay. There were times I had to keep showing up to serve even when I felt unseen. Moments when I chose to pray instead of complain, to stay quiet instead of defending myself, to give when no one knew how much it cost. Those aren't big, dramatic moments. They're small, hidden choices, quiet crosses, but they shape us. They shape our souls. Jesus says, whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. It's one of those lines you've probably heard before, but maybe haven't really settled with. Because it challenges us. It flips the way the world works. The world says, protect your image, chase your dreams, build your brand, look out for yourself. But Jesus says, lose your life, lay it down, let go, and trust me. And I don't know about you, but there was some part of me that always wanted to stay in control. That wants Jesus and comfort, Jesus and approval, and Jesus and success. But He doesn't say, follow me and bring everything else with you. He says, deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. There are some days when I do it well. There are other days when I want to hold back, when the cost feels too high. But I keep coming back to this one truth. There's nothing in this world I could chase that would be worth more than knowing Him. Jesus asks, what good is it to gain the whole world and yet lose your soul? And that question lingers. What am I chasing that's slowly pulling me away from Him? What am I clinging to that He's asking me to surrender? Brothers and sisters, choosing Jesus may cost you. It may cost your comfort, your reputation, your plans. But He is worth it. Every sacrifice, every yes that feels heavy, every step of obedience that stretches you, He sees it. And He promises that the life you find in Him is deeper, fuller, and more real than anything you could build up your life on. So take up your cross, not because it's easy, but because it's where you'll find Him. And in the end, He is the reward. I pray that you have been blessed by today's reflection. Again, My name is Denmark of the Service of the Living God community in Ormoc City. Till next time, and keep carrying on.